Welcome to the second episode. Myself, your host, Tony, and my co-host here, Ty. We have a very special guest, sadly leaving us soon, but we're going to catch him and what his habits are around work and what he likes to do and what sports he likes to sell and just get to know him a little bit better. His name is Finn Doherty.
Hey! How's it going? How's it going? Right, mate. How's it going? How's it going?
So firstly, how are you today, mate? How are you?
Yeah, good. Had to, interesting morning hanging around for a certain someone, but no, we're good. We're here now and I'm ready to go.
Good to know. Just a little bit about yourself. So how long you've been working at Player Sports? What's your favourite sport to play? And then what your favourite sport is to sell?
So I've been at Player Sports for nearly 2.5 years. I feel like I'm a bit of an OG around the Player Sports kingdom now. Yep. And I play football. I'm actually a goalkeeper. And I'd say my favourite...
so you're good with your hands, eh?
You could say that.
Nice.
I'd say my favourite product to sell is probably football boots. I'd say that's why we're in front of the football boot wall. I'd say I'm a bit of a boot geek. Yeah. Love chatting about football boots and stuff and seeing all the new drops and yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Just following on that with football boots, just for the ones we have selection here, is there a particular one that stands out to you or a particular model? Is there ones that you like the best, the colour?
I'd say probably this new Adidas pack released for the Club World Cup. Got myself a pair of these and they're pretty tidy, so big fan of those. But yeah, everyone's doing well in the old football boot world now, so even like the likes of New Balance, Mizuno.
So do you wear Predator yourself for game days?
Game days, yep.
Oh, okay, then, a goalkeeper wearing Predators. Is that a thing?
I feel like that's kind of in the stereotype, so yeah.
Nice. And you'll be definitely wearing the bright purple ones, correct? 100%? You like to stand out as a goalkeeper?
I do like to stand out. I'm not sure about the purple ones though, so might have to pass on those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you follow football, especially the Club World Cup, quite heavily. So who's your team that you support and why? If you can give us a little.
You can just look right into the camera there and just state it for the people, please.
I'm a West Ham fan.
Oh, that'll ruffle a few feathers in the workplace.
So, not doing too well at the moment. Selling a few key players and stuff, but always got hope for the boys, and I'm a bigger fan of supporting the lower team because the highs are very high, and the lows are somewhat expected. So, yeah.
Ty, do you have any questions for our special guest?
For special guest Finn, why are you leaving Player Sports? Just look right into the camera. What's the banter like at work? Because I know at Player Sports we have a lot of football fans. What's that like?
Yeah, it's good. I feel like a lot of our culture at work's built around competitiveness and everyone being young and giving each other a bit of grief at work and making the days pass by giving each other crap about their teams or whether they're Queensland or New South and that kind of stuff. And yeah, so it's good to have that kind of banter as well, especially with especially the higher ups as well. They're all getting on it and new people as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Obviously, on the first episode, if you didn't catch it, our special guest Akil said you were a little bit of a badminton expert. Could you just give us a little bit of
elaborate more? Yeah,
elaborate on that. How did you get into badminton yourself?
Yeah, so I've been into badminton for a while. I enjoy selling it. Get real passionate about the tech specs about it, the weights, the balances of the different badminton bats, and
bats, eh?
Rackets. I was heartbroken the last couple of weeks. We've been sending a lot of our stock into our Green Lane and our tennis centre. Yeah. So unfortunately, a lot of customers haven't really been coming through for it. So yeah, whenever a customer comes in for it, it's, with a heavy heart, I have to tell them, look, we don't have much stock here. I can't really help you too much. Yeah. We do have a little bit here. I'd love to help you out, but you might have to go check out our other branches if you want a wider range.
Well said, Bat. And then just on, we also heard from last episode that you like to play a few word games. Not only in your own time, but a few times just at lunch, you like to play a few little word games. What made you get into the word games and
so we'd play a little word game on the computer at work, just when there's a little bit of spare time, a couple of minutes here and there. mainly Siona and Caleb. I'm kind of always restocking and labelling, that kind of stuff, helping out the customers pretty much. But yeah, we've got a bit of a competition going with the Green Lane branch as well, and yeah, we're pretty much sassing them, so there's not really much competition, but they like to think they're in on it, but not really.
Obviously, you have been working retail and shop floor for quite a while now. So, is there any like little pet peeves that customers give you when they first walk in?
Maybe just when they're not that friendly, you know, when they walk in, I give them a big, hey, how's it going? And they kind of just look away and
just brush it off.
You know, like pretend like I'm not there. Like, you know, I feel like we are human sometimes as well, and you know, we're just doing our job. So, you know, when we get a bit of respect back, that's nice. And yeah, but most majority of the customers are very good, so I can't really complain too much.
Yeah.
And a bit of a look into your personal life as well, Finn. You did say you have a little one at home. Can you please explain more about what that is about?
Yeah, so I got a little one, a little 1-year-old at home, little black house cat.
A cat?
A cat. Yeah. Oh, I hope you weren't thinking that.
I don't think I was the only one thinking that.
Yeah, so got a little pussy cat at home that. Yeah, so I don't really know what you want me to say about that.
No, that's awesome. Wow. No, we're just trying to get to know Finn a little bit more, but that's cool.
Oh, and yourself, you have a little one, Ty.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us about that?
I would say, I don't know if I should say unfortunately or fortunately, it's not a cat. I have a young son at home. He's 4 years old and his name is Luca.
Well, you were saying off camera before that he was the reason you're late. Is that what you do once you become a father? You just blame your kids for being late?
Basically, I can get away with anything now at Green Lane. That's the answer.
Back to player sports topic. Is there any football boots or football jerseys that you've been really excited for that have come in?
I'd say the new Adidas collection of football jerseys this year. They're going for more of like a retro throwback kind of vibe. They got Liverpool on board, so you know they just got a lot of massive European teams on board. And yeah, their jerseys just look clean. You know, like I've seen, not sure if they're here yet, but yeah, I've seen the photos and stuff, and they look awesome, eh? Same as the football boots, like you know, some really cool stuff coming out, and I'm sure they're going to keep building on it because. Out here in New Zealand it can be quite hard, and you know I find player sports a big place where you can get boots at still a reasonable price where we're not, you know, tripling the, you know, the supplier costs, and yeah, some cool stuff.
Just following on that, would you say like a real good positive side to player sports is that we don't have West Ham gear? Because obviously it just won't sell.
Well, I'm hearing rumours that 2026 will be getting it in because they're signing a new kit sponsor with New Balance. So John from upstairs has told me that we're getting them in, and I might not be there, but I'll be coming through to get me some new West Ham kits.
Yeah.
But
at full price.
No, I don't know about that.
At full price. Yeah, because obviously, as you heard earlier, that he is leaving us. He is betraying us and just leaving. So obviously, with your role at Onehunga as being the sort of Onehunga manager, how do you find balancing the workload from the shop floor and then also helping out the warehouse and the warehouse manager when you can?
Yeah, so it's a little bit different to over here at Green Lane. It's you know, it's different kind of vibe because we're a lot more of the older stock, the more clearance stock compared to Green Lane, which is the more high end, you know, top model, brand new, all that stuff. So yeah, we do encounter, you know, different kinds of customers, people, you know, looking to get those bargains, and you know, we still got some really good stock for some great prices down at Onehunga. You know, last season's stock, which is nothing wrong with it, but you know, it's just not in style. And yeah, we find that, you know, the warehouse is the main pumper down at Onehunga, or pumper, I don't know about that. Yeah, that pumps down in Onehunga, so we're kind of there just to facilitate it. You know, a lot of customers are coming in, they know what they want. You know, it's an easy transaction. They're there to pick up an order compared to Green Lane where it's a lot more browsing. And yeah, we're just kind of helping facilitate the warehouse there because, yeah, that's where we've got quite a few staff and we're pumping out website orders, that kind of stuff. So, I'm sure you guys will get some warehouse staff in as guests, which could be quite interesting because they're not more the face-to-face kind of people. So we'll see how that goes. But, yeah.
I'm sure if you're in the area and you've got the time, you can see Finn and his staff at Onehunga for a good pump. But what benefits do you find, because I believe you did start off in the warehouse when you first started, so what benefits did you find knowing that warehouse knowledge and then coming onto the shop floor and then vice versa when you have to go back and forth?
Yeah, it was good. It was good, you know, having like that underlying knowledge, and I feel like a lot of new staff as well, we get in, we do put in the warehouse for a while just so we can they can learn everything, and they learn how the system goes and that kind of stuff. So I was there for like a year and a half, so I found that was really good, and you know, you get to know everyone in the warehouse and that kind of stuff, so you're not like complete strangers walking out there and back. But yeah, it's obviously good to know the knowledge and, you know, the little things that aren't written down. Yeah, getting to know the staff and how they roll and where they might put things, and, you know, good places to find stuff that might be missing, that kind of thing. So, yeah.
To wrap it up, we got 2 final questions for our special guest, Finn. One, what would be your standout moment for you since working at Player Sports over the 2.5 years that you've worked here?
That's a good question. Probably have to say the Christmas party, in the last year. That was a pretty good time in the old karaoke room.
That was crazy.
Felt like all the boys and the girls let loose, and it was, you know, a good night. And then, yeah, everyone kind of just said, you know, let's go, have a good night. And yeah, it was good fun. So, yes, moments like that. And obviously every day going to the bakery and that kind of stuff, just, you know, memories like that. But yeah.
Just adding on that, karaoke. Do you have a favourite karaoke song? And if so, can we just hear a little one-liner?
A little demo.
Yeah.
I don't know about a demo, but
Give us a sample.
I think me and Alison had a little duo of Teenage Dirtbag that went pretty well.
Good old classic.
Yeah, so I thought that was good, and yeah, like me a bit of karaoke. Either that or Baby by Justin Bieber. That's one of my go-tos.
That is a good song.
Yeah.
Second question. Who would be your favourite staff member to work with, either at Onehunga or at Green Lane or in the warehouse?
I'd have to, easy one for me, I'd have to say Lewis. Lewis, he's just a legend in the warehouse. You know,
It's a popular answer, that one.
You can't really replace him, you know. You have your upstairs guys, but, you know, no one compares to Lewis, because the energy that Lewis brings and the laughs that he brings is just like awesome.
And just the knowledge that he brings with the
knowledge, and like he's just so good at his job that he's been doing it for like 2.5 years now. And he's just
you've learned a lot from him.
Top tier at it. So yeah.
But that's all we have time for. Thank you very much, Finn.
No worries.
Very, very wonderful special guest. Thank you, my co-host Ty, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Thank you.
Cool.